What is up, RoboRAVE team? This is Lucas here representing Team Freelancer of Dirtbot, and his number is 70.02 in case anybody was wondering. So I hope you guys aren't getting too bored grading hundreds of these videos, or maybe there's not hundreds, but I'm guessing that might be a little bit boring, especially for the mainstream crowd. So I'm going to show off Dirtbot here. I'm going to show off how he works a little bit, do some running videos, and that will be it. So this video should be in total landscape mode. Should be fully 1080p, I hope. If it doesn't come out that way, it's probably because of this front-facing camera. But everything else should be in very, very high quality. So my team isn't currently all here right now. They're kind of dispersed all throughout New Mexico for spring break. And so, yeah, that's why we all can't be here in one location. So let's get started.
So here's Dirtbot in all of his glory. This is not part of the robot. This is just a placeholder for the idea because his crane mechanism is still at Cleveland High School, which we can't get into because it's actually still spring break. Okay, so his sensors up front are mounted at an 85-degree angle. Now, he uses his middle sensor as kind of a dead reckoning sensor, so where he always knows where the line is, even if he's on all white. So that's why we have them at an angle and 3 in a row. So his ultrasonic sensor is mounted to the left. It's just a basic ultrasonic sensor just to tell where the tower is. So his gear reduction at the back keeps him from hitting a very high top speed, but it keeps his acceleration very, very high. We don't want him to hit a top speed because he kind of gets shaky, and not to mention a higher top speed means more chances for sensors to be inaccurate. So that's why we put gear reduction on it. So his crane mechanism actually allows for him to hold a lot of weight up top without the pressure on this motor. So even if we put a couple pounds up here, this gear reduction will easily be able to turn it, which means less wear on the motors, which means people in the future can, use these again, not just us. Okay, so let's get into some actual driving video. Alright, so once we get him started, he'll use the middle sensor as just a dead reckoning tool. Now this is a much smaller and of course much more lousy course than anything that's at RoboRAVE. It's homemade because I don't have my tracks here, they're all at my school. So once he gets to the end, he'll simply stop, he'll dump his balls, and he'll flip the whole program. Just like that. And he'll move 90 degrees first just to stop his program and then kind of confuse him so he starts looking again for that black line. Otherwise we had issues, actually getting him, how much he turns just like that. Of course, normally we're using a fully white track, not on a brown table. So guys, thanks for watching. I guess this is it for the whole video. I don't think I need anything else.